Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Hope all is well. What up, Jeff? I'm not doing any crazy Alaskan beers tonight, though. I will be on Friday. Just a heads up on that, Jeff. Uh, I've got a important work meeting tomorrow, like first thing, so I was like, nope, not gonna mess with that. So, we've got surgeries and all this good stuff coming up for a few of you guys, so hope those go well. Keep me updated. What up, Caden? We got everybody in here. Jake, Jones, Thomas, Jeff. What up, guys? Alright. So, here tonight, little Firehouse Red, one of my favorite red beers. Definitely in my top two reds. So, cheers to everybody out there. What up, Donald? So, I'm going to go over the giveaway stuff for tonight. So everybody can see, if you bought multiple spots, see what you're buying into, so to speak. All that good stuff. So, alright. As long as you bought 5 or more spots, you always get something in the mail. Tonight, 5 or more spots will get you a pack of Donruss 2024 football. It's a gravity pack. A little hockey. This is the inaugural edition. 91 from Upper Deck. We're going to go All World Football, 91 as well. A little Top Series 2 2023 Football Gravity. And one more. A little NBA Hoops 24-25 Gravity. So as long as you bought 5 or more spots, that is coming your way. Now, as always, I like to do a little something if you bought 10 or more, and I like to upgrade. So, tonight, it is going to be a 2024 Mega Pack from Sage. So, 50% of the packs have an auto. So, basically, one of every two. These are uncirculated, unsorted. So, you're going to have a 50-50 chance at an auto from the 2024 draft class, alright? So, you're going to get one of those. Then you're going to get a pack of Chronicles 2022 Baseball, pack of Donruss 24-25 Basketball Gravity, some Upper Deck 2020, 2021, and some 2024 Absolute Football Gravity. Alright, so you're going to get all of that as long as you bought at least 5 or more spots, you're getting something. And what I just showed you there would be 10 or more spots. What up, Jeff? We got the other Jeff in the house here. Alright, much shorter break than our customer appreciation break that we had on Friday. That was definitely a marathon, longest break. 2 things going involved with that. One being it was the customer appreciation break, and then 2, being gone for 2.5 weeks, wanted to be able to have some fun when I came back. So, cheers to everybody that was able to join and have some fun with us. Alright, so what is available out there on dad-breaks.com? Give me a second. I want to update something here on the site real quick. So give me about 26 seconds, give or take, and to make this quick update. And then we'll go over everything. Hope all is well with everybody. Next Tuesday is going to be May 6th. Wow. It is crazy how fast this is going. I guess that's life. Alright, and then put a link. I know you guys all know how to get here, but for anybody new joining us, I like to share this. And then maybe you forget, and you stumble on the site and you're like, oh yeah, that's right, tonight's a live break. So what I'm doing is why I do that. Alright. Well, that doesn't help. But that does. Alright, so here we are at dad-breaks.com. You can see our schedule. We are live right now, April 29th, 10 p.m. You can join here, clicking that link. Takes you to the live feed. Alright. Our upcoming breaks will be this coming Friday, so a few days from now, and then next Tuesday. So pretty regular schedule here for the next few weeks. And then what is available? A few items sold out, but I'm going to show you what is available tonight. So the one with the most spots is our basketball. So if you're interested in grabbing a spot tonight, basketball has the most as of right now. And I have the Nets. And by the way, this is for the last basketball I believe I have from this series. We're going to be moving into Gold Rush next basketball. That's getting released this week. So I'll probably have it next Tuesday for the basketball, the new basketball series. So for this, we have one autographed basketball full size, this year's edition, and then one autographed basketball jersey from Gold Rush. So TriStar on the basketball, Gold Rush on the jersey. We have the Nets, we have the Heat, we have the Pelicans, we have the Magic, and then we have the Blazers, the Kings, the Spurs, the Raptors, the Jazz, and the Wizards. So I don't know if people didn't scroll down. Those are some of the possibilities if you were able to scroll down some of those bigger names, obviously. So, did want to point out, I saw, so Wemby is a possibility here. Obviously going to be long shots just like a Jordan, but are possibilities here for this series. So, baseball. This is a special one in the sense that you get two teams for one price. So it's going to be for just one single Gold Rush jersey, but you get two teams for one price. We have the Astros and Rangers, the Mets and Marlins, and the Red Sox and Blue Jays. So not a lot. There's basically 3 spots there, 6 teams. One thing I always like to point out with this break in this series, the Mets and Marlins. So obviously the Mets have Gary Carter, but the Marlins, this Ichiro is a Marlins Ichiro right there. So fun fact like that. The price there, it's a little high. Oh wait, and I have the Yankees and Rays. Yankees have more possible hits than any other team on this list. So just want to let you share that info. Then we have perfect penmanship. Just a couple spots remaining in this. It's for one slabbed autographed card, one autographed photo, and one autographed jersey. All right, so it'll be a 3-box break here, and it's by letter of the alphabet. Then we have the very, very popular, this one is actually the first time I haven't sold this out before the start of the break in weeks. It's for one autographed Funko, one autographed jersey, and one autographed photo. Okay, so it'll be a 3-box break, Funko, jersey, and photo. And that is by letter of the alphabet as well. And then for the mini helmet, this is for one mini helmet and not one but 2 jerseys. All right, so in this we just have the Bears, the Saints, and the Jets available. So the Bears, Saints, and Jets. And just looking at things right there, very obvious that the Jets have Aaron Rodgers on the list, and then Caleb Williams here with the Bears. So just a few of them. Did I say Saints too? Saints right here, that's Drew Brees right there. So they all have headliners on this one there. Then I have the Blitz. This is the second box from the case that we had here. It'll be 4 items. Any 4 items, random. You're going to get a random team. So if you want to have a chance at, big names like Drake May, we got Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, even I see Peyton Manning there, Dan Marino, John Elway, he's got cleats, all sorts of big stuff as possibilities here. So take a look at this. Pretty good price point for 4 items. 4 items coming out of here. And then the last thing I have, just a couple spots, the brand new Series 2 Authentic Football, and this is the Duke Football, so it's an authentic football. Caleb Williams is one of the hits here with the Bears. The Bears are loaded with possible hits. So we just had the Bears and then the Titans, which would also get the Oilers hits. So that's it for that. That's a look at everything that's out there. Just wanted to go over any of it. So go ahead, take a look, and we'll get into this here very shortly. I'm going to point out one thing real quick. Give me a second. All right. Let's see. Alright, so see this jet spot. I am going to give this jet spot to the first person to buy, starting right now, 3 or more basketball spots in one purchase. So 3 or more NBA. So see this jet spot here? It's a Jets in the single jersey football. It's an unpaid, unsold spot. I'm going to give it away. All you have to do, if you're interested in that jet spot for completely free, you buy 3 of the basketball spots here in one purchase. Any of them, there's some spots that are $10 a piece. Buy any 3 spots in this break, I'll give you that jet spot completely free. That said, why don't we start out with the mini helmet? We're only, like I said, smaller break tonight, so only one divisional break tonight. I'm going to have everybody still give me an NFL division, and we're going to figure out what box we're going to use in this. So go ahead in the chat, give me one NFL division. Well, happy heavenly birthday on Friday, Donald. Alright, so box 1 is on the table. I also have box 8. So box 1 and 8, and those are our possibilities. Let me head over to the randomizer. If the button would work. Alright, so list randomizer 1 and 8, and as always, we're going to do this 7 times. There's 2 times, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. So we're going to swap this out here. Box number 8. Box number 8. Let me go ahead and grab box 8. Box 8. Adios. Box 1. Alright. Let's see who we got here. We've got Matt with the AFC East, Jones the AFC North, Maris the AFC South, Jeff the AFC West, Jones the NFC East, Matt the NFC North, Steve the NFC South, and Jake the NFC West. Hey guys, what up, Darren? Alright, I'm going to call no more guesses. Alright, no more guesses. Let's get the legend himself, Spoonie, out there. Alright, here we go. Let's go, big hit. Oh yeah. Box 8, box 8. So this is sealed up, and it's a pull tab. And if you guess correctly on this, your name will go into random.org for a chance at a giveaway from the Box of Mystery. Alright, we have a Notre Dame helmet. Notre Dame, and that's Mr. Joey Theismann. Joe Theismann, or as he was known when he went to college before he tried to win the Heisman, Joe Theismann. Alright, so Joe Theismann on a Notre Dame helmet, and that'll go out to the Redskins / Guardians. Yeah, oh my gosh, I did the Guardians on that. Redskins / Commanders, and that's an NFC East hit. Alright, so NFC East, Jones. Jones, congrats. By the way, JSA on the authentication. Alright, Jones. Oh, second one. Was your other one, Jones, was your other one a Notre Dame one too? I feel like we haven't pulled a lot of those. That might be the second one I've ever pulled. Alright, Joe. Alright, let me mark that down. Okay. JS, I was going to say, it's been quite a while since we pulled a Notre Dame Heisman. I don't know actually if we pulled many. Maybe it was a football. What do we got? Alright. You guys might be able to connect on some Bengals stuff. I know you're a Colts guy, but a lot of Bengals fans out that way. I didn't know if you had any of their stuff, Jeff. Alright. If you guessed correctly, yeah, it makes sense. That's why on my personal collection, I'm kind of out of space for full size right now. Kind of working on that. Alright, so NFC East. NFC East on the guesses here. Alright, Charlene / Mike Anderson. And Kelsey. Those are the only two I see. Am I wrong? Does anybody else see anybody else? I just see Kelsey and Charlene / Mike. Alright. What I'm going to do is there's been one whammy, 2 hits, and you guys are going to go into random.org with the chance at a box. One person's going to get a box of mystery. Alright, so one person's going to walk away with their chance to pick some glory here. Alright, one chance at some glory. Alright, so I'm going to put them out, and both of you will have a chance. It'll be Police, Shark, and Silver. Police, Shark, and Silver. Alright, and we're going to put you into random.org, and the top name on the 7th time is going to get the box of mystery. Alright, so Kelsey and Charlene. 2 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Alright, Kelsey. Congrats, Kelsey. You're going to get to pick a box of mystery. Shark, you got it. Alright, that means you passed up on the whoopee cushion. Well, the silver box, which had a whoopee cushion in it. So you missed out on the box with the whammy. Alright, no whoopee cushion. Alright, you passed up on the Police. And the Police had a chance for an autographed 1/1 CJ Stroud rookie. Alright, so we missed out on the CJ Stroud. Alright, that means we've got the Shark. Coming out of the Shark is a pack of Rookies and Stars 2023. Alright, 2023 Rookies and Stars, Kelsey. Let's see what we're pulling here. Alright, that is a Kyle Pitts. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. There's a second-year Brock Purdy. There's a Jerry Jeudy. We have a Mr. Stevenson, Ramondre. There is a rookie rush, Jordan Addison rookie. That's a nice pull right there, Jordan Addison. And a Will Levis. How about a Lamar Jackson Prism Airborne? And an Anthony Richardson rookie. And you're going to end it with a Jack Campbell rookie. So you got some nice rookies in that pack there. Not bad. Good start right there with the giveaways. All right. Was there anybody that came in and... Alright, nobody yet. I'll just, I don't think anybody yet. Let me check. Alright, Jones, if you might... Alright, I'm going to give Jones the cred. Alright, Jones. I am giving Jones the credit right here. Jones, I'm going to give you credit for the basketball here. So you're going to get the Jets spot, alright, Jones? The Jones is going to get the Jets spot. Alright, so the Jets are going to now be Joneses. Jonesing with the Jets. Alright. So, I'll get caught up on those spots here in a moment that are out there. Alright. One thing I am going to point out, though, let me go in here. Give me 1 second. I do want to point this out for you guys. Alright. So, quickly, right here. So, obviously, what we have available, some basketball, some baseball, perfect penmanship, football mini, 1 mini, 2 jerseys. The Blitz is still out there, and then we're sold out of everything else at this point. Do recommend, the Blitz will probably sell, so I don't need to push that. But what I wanted to remind you guys is about the rewards program. So, obviously, we just did that customer appreciation giveaway break on Friday. If you aren't signed up for the rewards program, make sure you are, because every purchase you make will earn points towards discounts and future giveaways. And then also, in here, you're able to use the referral program. And the referral program is really, really great. So if you know anybody that might like breaking, just like you do here with Dad Breaks, share the link. So you'll go through here, use a refer link. It'll give you a link. Just share that link as long as they sign up and make a single purchase on here. Any purchase. It could be as little as $8. Anything. It's $6. Whatever. Any single purchase they make will get them $20 towards a future purchase, and you $20 towards a future purchase. It's like straight cash, homie, except in the form of a Dad Breaks gift card. So, highly recommend using this if you know anybody else out there that might like breaking like you do. Alright? So, just wanted to share that for anybody that's out there breaking with us. Alright, guys, here we go. This is the single Gold Rush football jersey break. What I'm going to do... Hold on. Someone had a question. Just sharing it with them right now. Alright. We're going to figure out which box. And what I'm going to have you guys do is put in the chat two NFL teams. Put them all in one line. If you correctly guess the team that comes out of the box we end up opening here, you will get a box of mystery. Alright? And you don't have to be, if people sometimes ask if they have to be in that specific break, you do not. Alright, I have box number 2 on the table. We also have box number 3 and 5. So 2, 3, and 5 here are the possibilities. Alright, so 2, 3, and 5. 2, 3, 5. One time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Alright, box 2, the guy that's currently out there, we'll rock and roll with. Alright. In our break right here, we've got Jake with the Cardinals, Mark with the Falcons, Matt's got the Ravens, William's got the Bills, Matt has the Panthers and the Bears, Jones with the Bungles, William's got the Browns, that's William T with the Browns, William S with the Cowboys. Kevin's got the Broncos. Jake's got the Lions. Matt's got the Packers. William's got the Texans. Jake has the Colts. Matt's got the Jags. William T with the Chiefs. William S with the Chiefs. William T with the Raiders. Matt's got the Chargers. William J with the Rams and the Dolphins. William S with the Vikes. Kenneth breaking on the action here with the Pats. Good luck, Ken. We've got Matt with the Saints and the Giants. Jones looking for that good luck karma with the Jets. Chris, he's got the Fly Eagle Fly. Matt's got the Steelers. William's got the Niners. Matt's got the Seahawks. William's got the Bucks. Matt's got the Titans. And Jones sitting on the commode. Alright, guys. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to call it no more guesses, and we're just going to start ripping right now. No more guesses. Alright. Let's use... Alright, here we go. Knuckles. Knuckles. So my daughter makes the good luck charms, and for those that are new and breaking here for the first time, a large portion of the proceeds from these breaks go towards my daughter's 529 college fund, which is awesome, and one of the big reasons why this is named Dad Breaks. So, thank you. Alright, there we go. Box 2, sealed up all the way around. There's our back side. The secondary seal will be right there. Get our little trusty box cutter. Alright, again, no more guesses. Alright, we'll cut into that right there. Ooh, I see a 1 and a 7. This is going to be a Jets. A Jets. Devontae Adams. Alright, so... oh, look at that. Look at that. That was a free spot. Look at that, Jones. A free spot just given to Jones for buying the unpaid spots as promised. Look at that. Devontae Adams, Jets, 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 Jets. Alright, yep, now moved on, but this is his Jets jersey. Beckett on our authentication. Look at that. That is some good luck karma, no less. Alright, Devontae Adams. Jones is going to get a pallet night. Alright, did we have any Jets guesses? Jets. Any Jets guesses here? I don't see a single Jets guess. No Jets guesses. Alright. By the way, your Devontae is Beckett on the authentication. Alright, it's going to be a 50-50 toss-up here for the giveaway. So we'll do 50-50 on the giveaway here. One person's going to either get a hit, or they're going to get a whammy. Alright, so it'll be either a hit or a whammy. Alright. Alright, so hit or whammy. 50-50. Alright, now put all the names into random.org, and it'll be a 50-50 proposition. We have a golden egg right there, and we have a silver box. Alright, so we had an unpaid spot given away to someone because of the promotion I offered, and that spot hits. Look at that. Alright, 7 times. 1 time. There's 2. We're at 3, 4, 5, 6. One more makes it 7. Top names, pick in a box. It's Big Country. Alright, Big Country. Alright, that is... Alright, who is Big Country? That Casey, right? I think it's Casey. I'm thinking. Hopefully I'm right. Casey, Big country, right? I'm trying to remember that. Casey. Alright. Thought so. Alright, Casey, which one would you like? Yep, no, Jones, you had it right. Casey's at the bat. Gold. Oh, I missed it. I didn't even see gold. Sorry, that's my bad. Alright, you passed up on silver. You passed up on a Gumby dog toy. So you passed up on your very own Gumby dog toy. Alright, that means you went with the golden egg. Coming out of the golden egg is a pack of Illusions 2024 football. Alright, let's see if we can pull you a heater. Alright, Casey, 2024 Illusions football. That's a nice looking card on the back. I don't know what it is yet, but it looks nice from this angle. Alright, you have a Chris Godwin. That's a parallel. I think that's... Yep, that's Levis right there. Man, these are hard to read. These are all Titans. Tyjae Spears. Another Titan. Oh my gosh. Calvin Ridley. Look at this. Drake May and Trey Benson. Mystique. Drake May, Mystique clear. And then a parallel Trey Benson Mystique parallel. Oh, these are nice looking. Whew. Those are both beautiful. But this one right there, the Drake May. Wow. Great pulls. Yeah, that was worth it. And you are welcome. Alright. Bear with me a moment here. So I'm going to do this. Give me 1 second. Alright, so not a lot left remaining on the site anymore. So let me bring you back here before I update the spots that have been purchased since we started. I just want to show you here. Alright, so baseball. This is the single jersey. You get 2 teams for the 1 price. We have the Mets and Marlins. Again, Mets, Gary Carter right there. Marlins, Ichiro, a couple of the headliners. We have the Red Sox and Blue Jays. Red Sox right there. And then Yankees and Rays. And the Yankees have more possible hits than any other team in this this series. Basketball. 2 boxes, 1 price. So 1 ball, 1 jersey. We have the Nets. We have the Heat, the Pelicans, the Blazers, the Kings, and the Wizards. Alright, so all those basketball spots still remain. And then we have 1 mini helmet and 2 jerseys. And at this point, we just have the Saints and the Jets. There's an Aaron Rodgers for the Jets and a Drew Brees for the Saints as a couple of the headliners that are out there and still possible. So just want to share. That's all that remains. Give me a moment. I'm going to go. So it's going to probably take me about 1.5 minutes or so to go in and update the site here. Hey, thanks, Jake. I appreciate that. So I'm going to go in and update all the new purchases since 10 o'clock hour. So bear with me. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And I will have the spots for Friday's break up within about 5 minutes, maybe even a couple minutes faster than that, within the time of us ending the break tonight. Alright, so Jeff, I see you got a spot in the Blitz and the penmanship. And, oh, going for the letters tonight. The Funko. Richard, welcome back, Richard. Got the Jaguars tonight. Chris got himself in the Blitz. Jones, the basketball. Jazz. Spurs. Matt got himself the Blitz. Alright, and then let me... couple more I gotta put in here. Thank you guys. Again, if anybody's interested, there are a few spots still remaining on the site. Several in the basketball category. So, any basketball fans still got some good spots. Especially, I like that Heat spot. We've pulled a lot of Tyler Hero out of those products. So, throwing that out there. Alright, Jake with the Bears. Jake going hard on the Bears. Mike with the Titans. Jones with the Funko. Closed it out. And penmanship. June's going for a little magic. Oh, it's magic. Jones got the rap show. What up, Paul? Paul's got the Astros and the Rangers. He's hoping for the Astros side of that thing, I believe. And he's going for some penmanship. And a couple of the blitzes. Alright. And then another penmanship. So closed out those. And then Jones grabbed those Mets and Marlins. Why not? Couple big name hits possible. Alright, I am caught up, guys. What up, everybody? Alright, so let's go in and do a little perfect penmanship. Alright, this is a fun break right here. A little perfect penmanship. I gotta refresh this list. Alright, so this is gonna be, and go ahead, you can put one letter from the alphabet. Go ahead, put a letter. There's gonna be one box and one photo and one jersey. Alright, we'll figure out the photo first. Alright, so we have 2 through 10. I feel like I used one of these though. So there's 2, 3, 4. We used 5. I knew we used a number. And 9. 5 and 9. Wait, gotta use my pen to scratch those guys off. Alright, so 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 10 are possibilities here. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 10. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Alright, this will be box number 2. Box number 2. This guy right there. Now we got to figure out the jersey. We have jersey 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. So every number but 4 for that. 1 is the placeholder. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Box 1. So the guy that's out there sticking with what's good. Box 1. Now for the penmanship, we have boxes 2 and 3. 2 is the placeholder on the bottom right hand of your screen. Alright, there's 2 and 3. One time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Box 3. Let me swap those 2. Alright, last 2 from the case. Box 3 is coming on. Box 2 is coming off. Alright, guys. Now we got to figure out what letters everybody's going to have for our perfect penmanship break. Alright, so If this was the 7th time, Jones would have had the letter A, Paul would have had the letter Z, but we're going to do this 7 times. I'll give everybody about 15 seconds after we see this to possibly make any trades of any letters. There's 3, there's 4, there's 5. We're at 6, one more makes it 7. Alright, Steve is going to have the letter A, and Jake will have the letter Z. Alright, and that's, again, last name. Alright, and then we'll refresh this. Alright, Steve, you have the letter A. Jake has the letter B. We're going to see Chris, the letter C. Paul, the letter D. Jones has the letters E and F. Caden has the letter G. Paul, the letter H. Jeff, the letter I. Could be in each row. Mike has the letter J. Well, this is football, so Dave is dumb. Mike has the letter J. Kelsey has the letter K. Chris has the letter L. Jake has the letter M. Jeff has the letter N. Maris has the letter O. Jake the letter P. Jones the letter Q. Patrick Queen. Matt the letter R. Steve has the letter S and T. Chris has the letter U. Mike has the letter V. David the letter W. Jake the letter X. Raymond the letter Y. And Jake has the letter Z. Irvin, there we go. Way better than... I mean, each row would be great, but it's the wrong sport. Hey, what up, Dave? Alright, I'm going to call no more guesses. And I'm not seeing any trade chatter, so we'll get right into this. Alright. Let's get... We had one. Now let's get the other one. Let's get this is Sonic right there. So Sonic is out there. Box 2 right here. So this is photo number 2, sealed up all the way across. Oh, I even tried to do it that way. It didn't work. Alright, here we go. Box 2. Oh, look at this. The letter S. Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford for the letter S. Congratulations, Steve. Nice pull right there. Matthew Stafford. Future Hall of Famer right there. Matthew Stafford. Former first overall pick. Nice pull right there. Alright. Photo, or box 1. Give it a tap right here. Box 1 sealed up. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Alright. Secondary seal right there. One more tap. Alright, we have Travis Etienne. Etienne, the letter E. Travis Etienne. Jaguar black jersey right there. It looks like it's a T, but it's an Etienne. And that is going out to Jones, because Jones is like butter. He's on a roll. Alright, here we go. Box 3. Little tap right there. Sealed up. Alright. Perfect penmanship. This slab card we're going to open up. There was the secondary seal. Alright. We are sealed up here. We gotta open up this. I think you can... Yep, you can do it this way. I never do it that way, and that's why. Alright, here we go. Look at this. A Michael Vick Michael Vick autographed rookie, Gem Mint 10. Mike Vick autographed rookie, score rookie right there. Virginia Tech. What is this? 2021, 20? No, 2001. I should say. That's right. 2001 score. Mike Vick, PSA DNA autograph rookie. So the letter V, Mike. Might not have been thinking the letter V would hit, and there it is. Mike Vick. Slabbed rookie auto. Alright, so Travis Etienne, Matthew Stafford, and Mike Vick. Alright. We gotta see who guessed the correct letters here. Alright. E, S, and V. E, S, and V. Alright, Thomas with an S, Mike with an S. Big Country with an S. And Jeff with an S. Alright, so I have Jeff, Casey, Mike, and Thomas. Did I leave anybody out? Let me know if I forgot somebody. I think I got everybody though. Alright, let me put those give me a second here, put the giveaway options out there. Alright, I'm going to put some giveaway options on the table. I've got a big one as a possibility here. A jumbo pack is a possibility here. There will be one whammy, but there's also a jumbo possibility, guys. All right. We'll have Flowers, Butterfly, and Babes. Flowers, Butterfly, and Babes. Alright, 7 times. Top names, pick in a box. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Alright, it's Casey again. Casey, you get to pick a box of mystery. Alright, Flowers, Butterfly, or Babes. Babes, sorry, I was reading the email. Alright, Babes. Alright, there we go. That means you passed up on the Flowers. And the Flowers had the Jumbo Donruss Elite pack here. So we missed out on a Jumbo 2022 Donruss Elite. I guess they just call, yeah, it's called Donruss Elite. I think sometimes they take Donruss off of it, but... Alright, you passed up on the Butterfly. And in the Butterfly was the Whammy. This is a Seasons Treatings keepsake. This is the s'more ornament. So you missed out on a s'more ornament, your whammy. That means you got the Babes. And in the Babes was a pack of 2022 contenders. Alright, so contenders are coming your way. Alright, Casey, let's see what's coming out of here for you. Alright, so we got some contenders. There is a Kyle Pitts, Devontae Adams, Myles Garrett, Trey Lance, Nico Collins, Deontay Johnson, a parallel MVP, contender, Tua, and a Geno Smith MVP contender. Alright, those cards will be coming your way there, Casey. Not as great as the first pack, unfortunately. Jake's like, I got that bad boy. Alright. Give me a second. I want to just get caught up here on the last several orders that came in. Thank you again. So, Michael, I've got you with the heat. The heat is on. It's on the street. Casey's got the Kings, the Wizards, and the Nets. And then Case has the Pelicans and the Jets. Right. Not a lot of spots on the site, so I'm just going to go over this real quickly for you guys, if you guys are interested. Alright, so on the site right now, we have baseball. You get 2 teams for one price. Just have the Red Sox and Jays, the Yankees and Rays. Pointing out right here, Red Sox Ortiz, Rivera from the Yankees. I'm also going to point out there are more possible hits from the Yankees than any other team on the checklist. Alright. Basketball, you get there are 2 boxes, a basketball and a jersey. We have, at this point, we just have the Blazers. That's it. It looks like we just have the Portland Trail Blazers left at this point. Alright, so Portland. And then in football, mini helmet wise, you get 1 team, but there's 1 mini helmet and 2 jerseys, and we do have Drew Brees as one of the headliners. Alright, so that's a look, not a lot. Oh, basketball appears to be sold out, so let me go in, take a look at, well, I gotta refresh that list here in a second. But let me go in and update my list and see if I can put this together real quick. I got Chelsea with the Blazers. I'm missing on my list the Hawks. Who bought the Hawks? That's my bad. Jones. Alright, David. Yes, you did. Alright. We will get into that basketball very soon. But we're going to do a little baseball first. Alright. This is the Rays spot. Anybody wants the Rays, it's $6 PayPal. We'll do it that way. Ooh, it's really raining here. PayPal or Venmo. And we'll get you the Rays. Normally I charge more for the Rays, but you know what? I forgot to sell it, so $6 gets you that spot. Jake, was that definitely interested or definitely response to something else? I don't know. I'll figure out the bat first. Alright, I've got bat 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. Hey, no worries. Alright, you know what? I'm giving this spot away. All you have to do is, right now, type the numbers 777. Put 3 sevens. As long as you put 3 sevens in the chat, right now, all you have to do, I will give away the Ray spot. That's all you have to do. Yep, 777. I'm going to put all those people only do it once. If you put your name in there more than once, I'll have to delete it. That's all you have to do to get a free spot with the Rays in this break. Alright. I'll figure out the bat. Why not? Why? I mean, it's just for $6, so I'd rather do this. There are... Let me just make sure what number I have. Every number but 3. Alright. Okay, this is for the bat. Bat 1 is our placeholder. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Hey guys, bat 1 is going to be the one we use. See that number right there? Alright. 1 and 2 are on the table for the baseball, I believe. Yep, 1 and 2. And then I also have 5 and 7. So 1, 2, 5, and 7 for our baseballs. Take Dave's name out. 1, 2, 5, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. So we'll keep 2, but 1 will be replaced by box 5. Alright, so box 5 and 2. Adios, numero uno. Well, hey, glad they won. My dad will be happy with that. Obviously, my dad being a Phillies fan. For anybody wondering why I would say something like that, my dad's from that area. Alright, I'm going to copy and paste all the 7s. Alright. Now, in the chat, put 4 Major League Baseball players in the chat. 4 players, all on one line. If you correctly guess a player coming out of any of the 3 boxes that we have, you'll get a box of mystery, and we're going to do no whammies. Alright, everybody that has a 7 here. I'm going to take Steve's out for this, but everybody with a 7. Top name gets the Rays for free. Absolutely free. There's 4, there's 5. We're at 6, one more top name. Here we go. Jeff. Alright, Jeff. You are going to get the Tampa Bay Rays on the house. Alright, Jeff. Alright, let me refresh this for you, Jeff. Alright, guys. Last call. Hey, you are welcome. Last call on those guesses. Last call on the guesses. And we're going to bring out a legend, a Hall of Famer, Doug Harvey for the good. Hello! Hello! Bye-bye! Alright, no more guesses here, friends. We have boxes 2 and 5. Put our little baseball note out there quickly, just for context. Caden, you're in there. Alright, Doug Harvey on a little tap here. This will be box 2. I'll open up the plastic here, and then I'll take our note off. Alright, so sealed up right there. And that comes to this side. And then let's take our note off. Thomas, you're in there as well. I follow what that comment meant. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that comment might have come to fruition here. Hall of Famer. It's to be based on games played, though, and he might have played more with a different team. I have to look it up. This is a great pool, though. Hall of Famer Larry Walker. Larry Walker. All right, is it going to be an Expo / National, or will it be a Rockies hit? Larry Walker. Alright, so Larry Walker, games played. It will be a Colorado Rocky. And actually, not even close here. Alright, so Colorado Rockies on the board here. And that's going out to Matt. Matt, congrats. Deadbart, you are right. I thought it was going to be the Rockies, but I wanted to make sure. You know, he handed balls away in the outfield for free when he was a Montreal Expo. Oh, that minute. Thank you. Nice hit. We're really getting a nice storm here at the house. We had a big storm earlier, big huge windstorm. We're one of the, didn't lose electricity. A lot of people around here did. I've always wondered, what are we going to do if that happens? I hope I never have to find out. In the break room. Alright, box 5. If you hear a little rumble in the background, it's... I didn't have beans for dinner, I'll put it that way. Oh, I love this hit. Absolutely love this hit. The potential of this pitcher is insane. Alright, Rawlings, TriStar authenticated. From the Houston Astros, pitcher Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown coming out of there for the Houston Astros. Matt, this is the other Matt. So the Matts are split in this one. Alright, so Hunter Brown going out to Matt P. Matt P on this one. Love this hit right there. Hunter Brown, Hall of Famer, and then we got a young, up-and-coming, got unbelievable stuff. Hunter Brown. So Matt P on that one, Matt G on the other. All right, here we go. It's bat time. No, bat time. Oh yeah, Steerack. All right, this is the barrel, so I'll show that end first, and then this is the knob, and this is bat number 1. All right, guys, good luck. Thomas can attest, I gotta move my fingers out of the way so I don't lose them on these Gold Rush bats. Alright. Oh, we have a double team hit here. Alright, from the Houston Astros, we have outfielder, left-handed slugger, Yordan Alvarez. Nice hit right there, Matt P. Matt P. Yordan Alvarez. What a hit. 2 very good young players for the Houston Astros. Still a young hitter is Yordan Alvarez and Hunter Brown. Huge building blocks for that organization right there. Alright, might be a mother Matt P. Or it could just be dummy me. But it might be another Matt P. Let me double check. I will find out. It is another Matt P, and it is a first-time breaker. I'm going to give his full last name. Hopefully he's not upset, but it's Matt Payne. Matt Payne. First-time breaker, and I think Matt Payne will be a happy camper after getting 2 hits for $11.50. Alright, so I'm going to refresh that just so we can see. There we go, Matt P-A-Y. But I hope Matt Payne is watching. Alright, did we have anybody guess? We had some nice pulls here. Alright, not seeing anything correctly guessed. Some nice pulls though. Alright, I copied and pasted everybody to put a guess in. I'm going to only select the people, one person, and it has to be someone who had guesses. I'm going to cut out the people like Dad and Will here. That one will be cut out for this. And it's going to be a 50-50 chance of a hit or a whammy. Alright, 50-50 chance on a hit or a whammy. 6 times 1 more makes it 7. Alright, it'll be Joseph Robinson. Alright, Joseph, you are going to get a pick of your choice here, Joseph. Alright, it'll be either a hit or a whammy. Hit or a whammy, Joseph. Not all whammies are created equal. Alright, Joseph. It is either silver or gold. Silver or gold. Silver. And Joseph, message me, because I think you've broke with me in the past, if I'm not correct, or if I'm not mistaken. But I just want to make sure I have the right Joseph, because I had 2 Joseph Robinsons break with me in the past. And so I just want to make sure I mail this to the right person, whichever one you got. Alright, Joseph? So please message me either on dad-breaks.com or through eBay. Alright? And you want to go silver? That means you passed up on gold. And inside of gold was a pack of Bowman 2021. So pack of Bowman 2021. So we missed out on a nice pack of Bowman baseball right there. Alright. That means you have, and not all whammies are the same. We have a pack of Desert Storm. Desert Storm cards. Alright. Let's see what's coming out of here, Joseph. Alright, Joseph. Taking us old school here. Military asset. Little, that was a armor and artillery. There's a fighting ship. This one's called the Personnel, U.S. Marine Warrior. Geography, UAE right there. Geography, this is Riyadh. This says military asset warbird CH-46. Got a little love here for a fighting ship, USS Saratoga. There is the Red Cross, and there'll be a little information about the Red Cross, which is kind of cool on the back. There's the Kuwait system, the government, and Baghdad. Bombs over. Numbered Apache. Alright, guys. That was a fun little one. Let's do some basketball. Let's refresh that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. I am going to have everybody out there, all you have to do, in the chat, 2 NBA teams. 2 of them. If the NBA team comes out of either of this jersey or this basketball, you are going to get a box of you're going to get put in the random.org for a box of mystery, and I have a really nice prize possibility tonight. Just released product, so you'll see that. And we know it's the last one. Last basketball I believe I have from the case. I'll look one more time, but I think it's the last one I have from the case, box 1. And we from the series, I believe. And then box 3 from the jersey, last one from that box, that case. Alright. We've got David with the Hawks, Jake with the Celtics, Casey with the Nets. Jake has the Hornets, Dave has the Bulls, Raymond's got the Cavs, Jared's got the Mavs, Raymond's got the Nugs, Casey's got the Pistons. Miguel back in things here with the Warriors. Jared's got the Rockets, Jesus with the Pacers, Chad's got the Clip Show, Charlene's got the Lake Show, Jake's got the Grizz, Michael's got the Heat, Chad's got the Bucks, Sarah's got the T-Wolves, Case has the Pels, Chad's got the Knickerbockers, Jesus with the Thunder from Down Under, June's got some Magic, Steve with the Sixers, Jake with the Suns, Kelsey has the Blazers, Casey with the Kings, Jones has the Spurs, Raptors, and Jazz, and Casey with the Wiz. Alright, I'm calling no more guesses. Let's get into this. Box number 3. Box number 3. Let it be. Box number 3. Alright. Good luck. Basketball right there. On wheels. Box 3. Sealed up. Backside secondary seals right there. We're going to cut into that space. Oh, look at that. From the Golden State Warriors, Hall of Famer Chris Mullin. Chris Mullin on a Beckett authenticated jersey. Alright, Warriors. Miguel, congratulations on a nice hit there. Chris Mullin, Hall of Famer. Dream Teamer. Alright, let me mark that down. Alright. Box number 1. Last one from the series. We'll be looking at Gold Rush probably on Tuesday of next week. Alright. Will be basketball on Friday. It'll be a single jersey break. 2 teams. So just a heads up on that. Alright. Well, let's see if we can get this out. Alright, here we go. This is going old school if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 1990 Hall of Famer right here. We have Dave Bing. Dave Bing, Hall of Famer right there. And is this... I want to say it's Detroit. Could be wrong. Let's find out. Dave Bing. Alright. Saw the Piston logo there. Oh yeah. No doubt about it. Detroit Pistons basketball. Alright, and in this break, it's Casey. Alright, Casey, congratulations. A little Dave Bing love right there. Hall of Famer taking us old school. Dave Bing, Hall of Famer 1990. TriStar authentication and a little info about Mr. Bing. Alright, nice little pool right there. Alright, Pistons and Warriors. Couple good franchises. Alright, Pistons and Warriors. Alright, everybody guessed correctly. Names going to random.org. One person's coming out of this a winner. Pistons and Warriors. We'll just look at this together. I assume someone guessed. I assumed someone guessed correctly. It doesn't look like anybody guessed Pistons or Warriors. That's surprising. Alright, nobody guessed Pistons or Warriors. Alright. Here we go. It'll be a 50-50 shot. 50-50 shot of a hit or a whammy. And everybody's going to have a chance here. Everybody will have a chance. Alright. 50-50, and one of them is going to be a masterful possible hit. Alright. Here are all the names. It had to be a guess. So, as long as there was a team guess on this, your guess counts. 7 times. There's 3, there's 4, 5, 6. One more makes it 7. Donald! Alright, Donald. Good luck here, Donald. Silver or gold? Silver or gold? One of them, a whammy. The other one, a little magic. Silver it is. Alright, that means you passed up on gold. And coming out of gold was the big time potential hit. This here is the totally certified jumbo pack. So you missed out on a totally certified 2024-2025 jumbo. Alright, Donald. That might not be that terrible, because coming out of here is a playing deck of cards with dad jokes on them. So there will be it's a whole deck of cards with the whole set of dad jokes. So Donald, these will be coming your way. Bunch of dad jokes. Oh, that's what they want. That is what they want, isn't it, Jones? Alright, here we go. A little football. I call this the mat break. Who had the Dolphins? Did I not copy the Dolphins into this one? Might not have copied them over. Give me a second. Might have been. Is this Raymond's? Yes, it is. I thought it was you, Raymond. That's my bag. Alright. Well, let me refresh this, and then it'll show Raymond. Alright. This is going to be for one autographed football, a Duke football, and one autographed jersey. Everybody out there, you can put in the chat. Let's do this. four NFL players. Four NFL players. Go ahead, put in the chat 4 NFL players. If you correctly guess a player that comes out of either jersey or the football, I'm going to give you a chance at a real nice giveaway here. Alright, box 2 is the placeholder for the jersey. Box 2, the placeholder. We also have 3, 5, and 6. 2, 3, 5, and 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Box 5 for the jersey. Alright, let's grab that. 5 is here. 2, not. And then for the football, 55 is on the table, 79 in the corner of the den. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. 79. Alright, let me grab that. Box 7 and 9. Alright, right there. 55 coming off. Alright, so we'll put that right there, and then right here. Alright, we've got Stacy with the Cards, Matt with the Falcons. Well, Raymond, it doesn't like us, does it? Technology. Jones with the Ravens, Mike has the Bills, Stacy with the Panthers, Jake has the Bears, Jones with the Bengals, Mike has the Browns, Casey's got the Cowboys, Steve with the Broncos, Matt has the Lions, Chad's got the Pack, Matt's got the Texans and Colts, Maris has the Jags, June with the Chiefs, Matt's got the Raiders and Chargers, June with the Rams, Raymond with the Dolphins, Matt's got the Vikes, Todd's got the Pats, Chad's got the Saints, Chris with the Giants, Matt's got the Jets, Steve with the Fly Eagle Fly, Chris with the Steelers, Chad's got the Niners, Steve's got the Seahawks, Matt's got the Bucks, Mike with the Titans, and Matt sitting on the commode. Alright, no more guesses. Let's get into this jersey right now. But first, we need a little beer juice from Magic. Fitzmagic. Alright, box 5. Backside, secondary seal, let's go. There we go, secondary seals. Ooh, I see an 8 and a 5. We have Ocho Cinco from the Cincinnati Bengals. Jones is definitely on fire, and he's willing to trade this. Jones, another Ocho Cinco in the bag for you. I know you've got, I think you have one jersey, right? It's a couple jersey photos, but one jersey. And then, of course, everybody out there's like, ooh, and Dad and Will guess Chad Johnson. Anybody else with a Chad Johnson guess? Alright, that, by the way, Beckett on our authentication. Oh, Jones is on the trade block with that. Alright, 79 right here. Let's go. Front, back, all the way around. Good luck, everybody. The Duke is in. Alright, give it one cut there. Another there. Little tap and some magic. By the way, I think he would have been teammates with Chad Johnson. Huh? It's a former Chad Johnson teammate when he was a after his rookie. He was a rookie with the Rams, I believe, and then the Bengals. All right. Take that. That's the football. Oh, here's a nice hit. Nice hit indeed. We'll see who has this spot. We'll see. Heisman Trophy winner, if I'm not mistaken. from the Tennessee Titans, we have Eddie George. What a beautiful signature that is. Eddie George on a Titans football right there. The Duke. I love these. The Duke series is one of my favorite series, no doubt. Beckett on our authentication. Eddie George. Tennessee Titans. And that is Mike. Mike with the hit. Congratulations, Mike, on the Eddie George. Yeah, the autograph here is spectacular. Definitely a great showpiece with that sign. All right. I like the team balls for the Dukes as well. Especially on some of these players that can make it difficult. Alright. Did we have anybody other than... I'll just go through. I know Chad Johnson. Yeah, Adam Wilson. Dave, you're going to get one. Alright. I could be wrong, but I think Dave is the only correct guess. Did anybody guess George? I didn't even look for George. That was fixated. No. Alright, Dave. I'm going to have some really nice stuff here for you, and there will be no whammies. No whammies here. Alright, so there will be no whammies, and as promised, some good stuff. Good stuff, gee! Alright. No whammies. We have a butterfly, we have gold, and we have the police. Go ahead, David and William. I think these all have really good stuff. Two of them have a guaranteed auto. I'll put it like that. Two of them have a guaranteed auto, but the best one might not be the guaranteed auto. Gold it is. Alright, so you went gold. We'll move that to the back. You passed up on the butterfly. And in the butterfly was a hobby pack from 2022 with a guaranteed auto. So we missed out on that. In the police was the one that wasn't the guaranteed auto. This is the black label CJ Stroud rookie with a chance at an autograph 1-of-1 card. That means you got a guaranteed auto coming out of here. How about a guaranteed autograph 8x10 photo? 8x10 photo. Alright, congrats. I'm going to put two options out here. And you're going to tell me left or right. Left or right. Which one would you like? Right it is. We'll take the left one off. Alright, David and William. Put the little sticky on that so I know it's yours. We'll give it a little tap, a little beer juice. And we're going to open it up. Alright, here we go. Autograph 8x10. Look at this. Is he QB1, QB2, QB3, QB4, or QB5 with the Cleveland Browns? How about a little Kenny Pickett? Kenny Pickett coming your way. Alright, so an autographed Kenny Pickett photo. Beckett on the authentication. Let me write this up. I went left. Hey, he could end up being the starter this year. You are welcome. All right. Let's see. Did I put everybody? I just want to make sure I have everybody in. John and Jeff. I don't know if I put everybody in, so I'm just going to make sure I have all the spots. I don't think I had Jeff for this break. Yankees and Rays. And then John, Jays, and Red Sox. Alright, guys. We're going to jump into a little baseball right here. Single jersey, single jersey. And pretty simple on this one, guys. Go ahead in the chat. Give me two Major League Baseball teams. Two Major League Baseball teams. One line, two teams. We have box one as our placeholder. Let's see what other options we have. Box one is a placeholder. We also have boxes 3 and 6. 1, 3, and 6 here possibilities. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Alright, box 6 for the jersey here. Coming on, box 6. Adios, numero uno. Alright, guys. In this break, we have Jake with the Diamondbacks, Maris with the Braves, Justin with the Orioles, John with the Bo Sox, Larry's got the Cubs and Chi Sox, Richard with the Reds and Guards, Jake has the Rocks, Maris with the Tigers, Paul's got the Astros, everybody loves Raymond and the Royals, Jake has the Angels and the Dodgers, Jones with the Marlins, Casey's got the Brewers and Twins, Jones has the Mets, Jeff has the Yanks, Larry with the A's, Casey with the Phillies and the Pirates, Jake has the Padres, Larry with the Giants, Jake with the M's, Raymond with the Cards, Jeff has the Rays, Paul's got the Rangers, and John's got the Jays, and Justin with the Nets. No more guesses. Let's do it. All right. Good luck, baseball duck. Quack, 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 quack. And box 6 sealed up. Backside right here, secondary seal. Alright, it's gonna cut into this right there. Good luck. Oh, look at this. This is the Red Sox. I had to make sure it's not a White Sox, but it is a Red Sox. Carlton Fisk. Carlton Fisk on a Red Sox hit. That is JSA on our authentication. Carlton Fisk right there. JSA. John, nice hit right there, John. That is a Carlton Fisk, Hall of Fame catcher. This is his Red Sox. Stay fair! Stay fair! Oh, jeez. That's a tough one. Longevity helped him. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a good question, though. He's outside the top 3. He's probably 6 to 10. Oh, okay, sweet. I would say probably in the 6 to 10 is going to be my guess without sitting down and analyzing it. That would be something I'd have to put some more thought into, but that's my guess. Somewhere in the 6 to 10 range. Alright, no one with a fifth guess. Alright. Everybody put a guess. Oh, wait. No, you guys will guess teams, and that's a Red Sox. I'm dumb. Red Sox. Red Sox. Who guessed the Red Sox? Charlene guessed the Red Sox. And that's it. Only Charlene. Alright, so Mike / Charlene with the correct guess. So, you are going to get a box of mystery, Charlene. Alright, Charlene getting a box of mystery. 2 hobby packs and 1 whammy. Alright, so 2 hobby packs and 1 whammy, Charlene. We have babes, we have butterfly, and we have gold. Alright, Charlene, let's see which one you go with. No matter what it is, cheers. Go with the babes. Alright, passed up on the gold. Inside the gold was a hobby box with a guaranteed auto. Could have had, and it's 1 pack left. There was 1 pack, so it's but a hobby pack, I should say. Guaranteed auto coming out of that. We passed up on that. Alright. Passed up on the butterfly. Coming out of the butterfly was a deck of cards from Gold Rush. So we passed up on a playing deck of cards from Gold Rush. That means you are going to get a hobby pack. And let's see what's coming out of the babes for you right here. How about a pack of Topps Heritage? This is a 2020 hobby pack. So 2020 hobby pack of Topps Heritage. Alright. Charlene, let's see if we can pull you on auto. Alright, Pedro Strop, Ryan Cordell, Jason Kipnis, Matt Strom, Drew Pomeranz, back in the majors, by the way, just came back up recently. Cubbies, Mitch Moreland, who destroyed the Pirates, Brandon Kinsler, Greg Bird, and Sebi Zavala. No auto here, unfortunately. Was hoping we'd pull an on-card auto. But we tried. We definitely tried with that hobby pack right there. Alright. Charlene. Yeah, I was going for the on-card. We didn't get it. Nothing huge, unfortunately, but we tried. Alright. We have 3 breaks left. No, 4 breaks left. 4 breaks left. Let's do football. Let's do football. Well, we'll just push everything back. We have 2 cases left. You know what? No. Yes. we'll do this. Why not? Alright. 1 mini helmet and 2 jerseys. And who have the Saints and why aren't they showing? The Saints are in here. No, the Saints are in here. Wasn't that Steve? Yes, I thought Steve had it. Refresh. Oh well, it'll show up in a little bit here, Steve. Hey, you're welcome, Charlene. Nothing's huge, but we tried. All right, brand new case, brand new series on the Gold Rush. And the way we're gonna do this is we'll number boxes 1 through 6 right now. All right, box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, to 1 through 6. Behind these are going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, so 1 through 12 are possibilities here, but we're just showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then behind it, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Hey, Steve, it wasn't your fault. It was my fault. Should have shown up, and it didn't. Technology, gotta refresh it. Hopefully, it'll show up here when I bring it on screen again, but we'll see. Might have to manually do it. All right, box 7. Of course, not one of the 6 there, but that's okay. Alright, so this is box 1. We're just going to pull this out, and it's going to be this box right behind it. Box 7. And this guy right there. And you know what? Let's take this marker and give it a big star so you know which one it is, so we don't suspect any changes. So, box that one. There we go. All about transparency in the break room. Probably overly transparent, but better to be overly than not enough. That's what I say. Alright, so that'll be the helmet. Then it's 2 jerseys. I have 2 and 5 on the table. And then I have 6 and 10. 2, 5, 6, and 10. So it'll be 2 of those. 2, 6, and 10. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. So it'll be 6 and 5. 6 and 5. So 2's going to come off. 2 is coming off and get replaced by box 6. Alright, so box 6 replaces box 2. Alright, so 6 and 5 will be in this break. And then box 7 was the mini helmet. Alright, I don't think I didn't tell you what to guess. Alright, for this one here, guys, yeah, let's do it this way. We're going to really go out on the limb, try to get someone some guesses that are correct here. 5, give me on one line 5 NFL players. 5 NFL players. And if we get more than 3 people to guess players correctly, we'll have to use the system of putting packs on the table, so you'll know what it is. But everybody will get a non-whammies if you guess correctly. Alright, Jake has the Cardinals. David's got the Falcons. Caden's got the Ravens. Jesus with the Bills. William Shatner with the Panthers. Jake with the Bears. Jones with the Bungles. Mike's got the Brownies. Jared's got the Cowboys. Justin's got the Broncos. Jesus with the Lions. Larry with the Packers. Mike's got the Texans. Jeff has his Colts. Richard with the Jags. Joel's got the Chiefs. Case has the Raiders. Dudley, be happy with the Chargers. Raymond with the Rams. Scott's got the Dolphins. Jones with the Vikes. Mike has the Pats. Steve with the Saints. David's got the G-Man. Case with the Jets. Chris with the Eagle Fly. Casey with the Steelers. Steve's got the 49ers. Matt's got the Seahawks. Chris has the Bucks. Jake with the Titans. And Jones sitting on the commode. And by the way, I'll give you guys another minute. Go ahead and put your guesses in. 5 players, 1 line. Hurry up. Try to get those in, though. Another 30 seconds or so. All right. Last call on those guesses. Last call, last call. All right, we're going to call no more guesses here, guys. No more guesses. All right, let's do this. Boxes 5 and 6, and then box 7. Go straight up in that order, and we'll bring Fitzmagic back out there. Why not? Little Magic Glove back in the action. Sealed up right there. Let's show this off. And then let's cut into it. Guesses? What about guesses? Yeah, did you not guess? Put your guesses in, Darren. You got guesses. What's wrong? Did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? I don't know. Alright, we have from the Minnesota Vikings. Sam Darnold. And that is going out to Jones. Of course it is. Jones, there you go. Beckett on the authentication. Jones with a big night. Congrats, Jones. Sam Darnold. Here we go. Box 6. Here we go. Big hit. Let's do it. Box 6. Secondary seal right there. All the way around. Down. Give it a little cut. We have a college jersey. University of Miami. That means this will be a 49ers jersey. That is Frank Gore. Frank Gore on a Beckett authenticated Miami Hurricane jersey. So Miami Hurricane, Frank Gore, future Hall of Famer. Miami Hurricane, that's a 49ers. Steve, there you go. Frank Gore. All right, congrats again, Steve. BU. All right there. All right, here we go. Box 7, mini helmet box 7 right here. Put a star on that. There's the front, there's the back. Give it a cut. Pop it up. Alright, we have a Cincinnati Bengal. Oh, if this isn't Jones's night, then what is? We have, and you probably already have this because it's the theme of your night, Jones, Ocho Cinco coming out of here. Jones, of course. Congratulations, Jones. It is Jones's night. I hope everybody just starts guessing whatever teams Jones has. And let's see if they listed it as Chad Johnson or Ocho Cinco. So for this one, it was Chad Johnson. I'm sorry, Jeff. Sorry, Jake. Alright, so we had Chad Johnson, Sam Darnold, and Frank Gore. if you don't mind, let me know if anybody guessed these guys, any of these names. We'll get a box of mystery. Alright, Mike. I see Mike with a Sam Darnold. So Mike W. I'm just going through. I know I'll probably miss somebody, so I'll have to have someone else tell me if I missed anybody. But right now, that's all I see. Nope. Jake. I see Jake with the correct guess. Alright, so those are the only two people I see correctly guessing. Jake and Mike. Mike, you're good. Yep, yeah, Jake and Mike, those are the two. Alright. You're good. Alright, I'm putting together the boxes of mystery here. No whammies. No whammies here. Get one more pack. Alright, no whammies. Alright. It is going to be Jake picking first. No whammies. We have the police, we have silver, and we have babes. Jake and then Mike, you pick. Jake go on silver. Alright, Mike, which one would you like? Babes or police? Babes it is. Alright, you both passed up on the police. Inside of the police was a hobby pack from the 2020 draft. A loaded draft, chance at an autograph rookie, guaranteed autograph rookie from that draft. So we both passed up on that. Alright. Mike, you went with the babes. Coming out of the babes was a pack of 2018 score. Let's see if we can pull you a Josh Allen rookie. It's the last and only pack I have from 2018 score. Mike, there's potential with a monster Josh Allen rookie. Sam Darnold rookie, even possibility in there. But Josh Allen's the big rookie pull. That's junk right there. Alright. There's a Justin Hardy. Keep Talib. Jordy. There's Alan Hearns. Jarvis. There's ASJ. Jimmy Graham. Patty Mahomes' second year. We have Captain Phillip Rivers. Here's your rookies. Kerwin Petaway. There's Justin Jackson and Troy Quinn. Alright, nothing huge, unfortunately. What's pulling for you there? I wanted the rookie. Lamar, yeah, good call. Sorry about that. I forgot about Lamar. Shouldn't forget about Lamar. MVP. Alright, guys. Jake. You are going to get a encased rookie of Brock Purdy. Encased rookie of Brock Purdy. Let's get the auto. Let's get the auto here, Jake. Come on. Let's shoot for that auto. All right, Jake, here we go. Let's do it. All right, not an auto, but it is a silver Brock Purdy rookie right there. Nice looking card. Silver Brock Purdy auto rookie. Not bad. Can't complain about a Brock Purdy rookie. All right, Jake, that card's coming your way. You are welcome. All right. We did football. All right, let's do. Try to think the best order. We'll do multi-sport here. Funko time, and of course it's not showing everything. All right, go ahead and give me one letter from the alphabet, guys. One letter from the alphabet. We know we're breaking this Funko. It's the last one from the case. So box 1. We don't know is what photo and what jersey. So one letter from the alphabet. All right, photos. 2, 4, 5, and 9, or 8 and 9. 2, 4, 5, 8, and 9. Let me just make sure. Yep, there's 5 in there. Two, 4, 5, 8, and 9. One time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. All right, box number 8. Box 8. Cross that off right here. Box number 8. Now we have box 1 for the jersey. Box 1 for the jersey. We also have numbers 3, 4, 5, and 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. So we're going to swap that out for box number 4. Box 4 is coming on. And box 1's coming off. Alright. Now we got to figure out what letters everybody's going to have. Alright, 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Maris is going to have the letter A. Casey going to have the letter Z. Alright, Maris, the letter A. Casey, the letter Z. Let me go ahead and paste these in, and then we'll refresh this and see, and give everybody a moment to see if they want to make any trades. Alright, Maris, you have the letter A. June, the letter B. Jake, the letter C. Raymond, the letter D. Jake, the letter E. Chris, the letter F. Jones has the letter G. Darren, the letter H. Steve, the letter I. Jake, the letter J. June has the letter K. Jeff, the letter L. Charlene, the letter M. David, the letter N. Charlene has O. Jones has P. Steve has Q. Zachary's got R. Miguel has S. Chris has T and U. Zachary has V. Jake has W. Kelsey has X. Jake has Y. And Casey has Z. Alright, no more guesses. Are there any trades? D is up for trade. H for B. H for B. Hey, is June in here? I haven't seen June in here. I think June's in here right now. Alright, I'm going to say no trades. Doesn't seem like we've got the action. We've got the talk, but not the action. Alright, let's get into this. We have box 8 for the photo. Box number 8. Good luck, everybody. Give it a tap from Spoonie. Here we go! Hall of Famer! Hall of Famer! Ooh, Hall of Famer! I'll trade for M. Oh, hold on. I'll trade for M. What does Jake have? Oh, sorry, too late. Alright. We're going forward. We're going forward for it. Alright. We have George Springer. George Springer. That's a nice pull right there. Former Astro, now Blue Jay, but George Springer. Miguel. Nice hit right there. Beckett on the authentication. George Springer. Not Jerry, but George. Yeah, George is quiet tonight. No George. George Springer. Alright, box 4. Box 4. Let's do this. Box 4. We have our seal. Secondary seal down there. See the number 4, we have a Hall of Famer, Joe Dumars. Joe Dumars, Detroit Piston right there. Joe Dumars, D. All right, and that's going to go out to Raymond. Raymond, congratulations. Nice hit. Hall of Fame player and executive, no less. Joe Dumars. Alright. Here we go. Let's go. Box 1. Box 1 sealed up. There are 3 more breaks remaining. It'll be football next, and then baseball. Then we'll end it with the Blitz, the big 4-box break to end the night. So just a heads up on that. Alright, let's cut into this right here. Oh, look at that. Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson. JJ right there. What a hit. Justin Jefferson. And that'll go to Jake. That is a monster pull for you there, right there, Jake. It went from zeros to heroes real fast, Jake. Congrats. Beckett on your authentication. Gotta love it. I agree. Alright. So, we pulled DJS. My initials are DJP. I almost got my initials, but DJS. We got the DJs in the house. Alright. D, J, and S. Alright, D, J, and S. Alright, Dad and Will has S. D, J, and S. Jeff had J. Chris had J. Donald had S. All right. We have Jeff, Donald, Chris, Jeff, and David. We'll do it 7 times, and then it'll be 3 boxes, 2 hits, and 1 whammy. There's 4, there's 5, 6, and 7 times. Donald! Donald, give me 1 second here. It was this one right there. All right, Donald. 2 hits, 1 whammy. Let's see if we can get you a nice hit here, Donald. And you know what, Donald? You already got a whammy earlier, so I decided no whammies for you on this one, Donald. We'll go no whammies. How about that? No whammies for Donald. Yeah, why not? Do a little different. All right, Donald. We've got silver babes, red babes, and silver. So do you want silver babes, red babes, or silver? No whammies here for you, Donald. Yes, you did, Jeff. That was so perfect for you. Big JJ fan. / Bikes fan. Hopefully we didn't lose Donald. Donald's still out there. Normally Donald lets us know when he's out of here. Oh, he's there. Yeah, Donald. You're up. Pick which one you want. You want babes, the silver babes, silver, or red babes? Which one? Red babes or silver babes? Red, you got it. Alright. Silver babes had a pack of Donruss 2025. So we missed out on Donruss 2025, Donald. Silver had a pack of Golden Age, one of my favorite products of all time right there. Panini Golden Age Baseball. And we use baseball in high parentheses. And then you are going to get a pack of Prism Draft Picks Football. Alright, Prism Draft Picks, Donald. Let's see what we got. Prism Draft Picks 2021. Can we get you a Trevor Lawrence rookie? Alright, little Dak Prescott. Jerry Jeudy. There's a Jimmy Garoppolo Prism right there. Jimmy Garoppolo Prism. You have a Rashad Bateman rookie. Not bad. And a Sage Surratt rookie. Alright, nothing huge, but a couple nice cards. Nice looking Jimmy G and a Rashad Bateman rookie. Alright, Donald, those cards all coming your way. Cheer chug, let's do it. Alright, guys. Hey, Dave. Well, at least you got the giveaway. So, a little Kenny Pickett love. I try. How about that puff pass that we pulled on Friday? That was sick. Alright, three more breaks. Baseball, and then the Blitz will be coming up at the end. Alright. You guys just give me, we'll do one NFL team. That's all you do, one NFL team. Put it in the chat. If you correctly guess, though, we'll get a boxer mystery and we'll do no whammies, alright? So box 4 is for the helmet. We know it's this one. We don't know is which jersey. We have boxes 2, 3, and 6. 2, 3, and 6 will be the possibilities. Two, 3, and 6. 2 times 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Alright, box 2. So the one that's out there sticks with what's good. Alright, Jake has the Cards. Stacy has the Falcons. Jones has the Ravens. Case has the Bills. Jared's got the Panthers. Raymond with the Bears. Jones has the Bengals. Mike has the Brownies. Eduardo with the Cowboys. Here comes Matt with the Broncos and Lions. Chad's got the Packers. Jeff has the Texans and his Colts. Dave's got the Jags. Raymond with the Chiefs. William's got the Raiders. Jake's got the Chargers. Chad's got the Rams. David's got the Dolphins. We've got Sarah with the Vikes. Dudley with the Pats. Matt's got the Saints. Stacy with the Giants. Chad's got the New York Football Jets. Chris has the Fly Eagle Fly. Jake's got my Steelers. Dave's got the Niners. Matt's got the Seahawks. Adam's got the Bucks. Eduardo with the Titans. And Casey's on the commode. No more guesses, guys. Good luck here. Let's do this. Box 2. Box 2. Box 2. Life is like a box of jerseys and helmets. You never know what you're going to get. Alright, box 2 sealed up. Secondary seals underneath there. Raiders, I got you. Alright, let's go. Good luck, everybody. Oh, look at that. We have a Chevy Chase Clark Griswold. Clark Griswold Chicago Bears jersey. That's awesome. That is so cool. That is a Bears hit. And in this break, the Bears are Raymond. Raymond, that's an awesome hit. Clark Griswold Chevy Chase. I love it. Absolutely love that. Alright. Clark Griswold, Chevy Chase. Nice hit, Raymond. Alright, box 4. Box 4. A little magic right there. And a little love from Forrest. Alright, box 4. Sealed up top all the way around. There's our front, back. Give it a cut on the sides. Alright guys, good luck. Ooh, this is an interesting specialty helmet. What kind is this? Is this a Speed? This is an amp alternate. We have an amp alternate helmet coming out of here, guys. It's an amp alternate helmet. Look at this. Alright, not with this team anymore. And, oh. The team he's with right now is... Jeff is going to want to kill me right now. We have from the New York Football Giants. We have 6th overall pick. Daniel Jones. Danny Dimes right there. Danny Dimes on an amp alternate. That's a cool looking helmet. Daniel Jones, 2019 6th overall pick. Amp alternate. And that is going to be Beckett on our authentication. Stacy. Stacy with a nice hit. Yeah, it's a massive amp alternate logo. Alright, so we have Bears and Giants. Bears and Giants. Congrats, Stacy. Bears and Giants on the hits. Alright, Donald with the Bears guess. Donald with a good night guessing. Alright, so Donald's going to get a giveaway. Jones with the Giants. Alright, I just have Jones and Donald on the correct guesses here. Alright, Jones and Donald. I love the look of that helmet. And he's going to have a very good chance of playing this year. That is for sure. I must admit, I've rooting for Richardson to get it done. He's got the tools. Alright, Donald and Jones. Donald and Jones. Alright, guys. There will be no whammies. I don't know if I promised that or said that, but no whammies. And Jones picks first. Jones picks first. No whammies. Some with higher potential than others, but no whammies here. Alright, Jones. We have a golden egg. No whammies. We have a golden egg, police, and babes. Two more breaks remain tonight, guys. Popo for Jones. Alright, Donald. Golden egg or the babes? Which one will Donald choose? The golden egg. Alright, that means you guys both passed up on the babes. Coming out of the babes was a pack of Score 2013. A chance at a Travis Kelce rookie. Alright. Golden egg to Donald. Donald, the gold. Oh, Donald. Big time potential here, Donald. Big time. 2020 draft class. Guaranteed autograph rookie coming out of here, Donald. Big time. These are expensive packs. About a 20 pack. Let's see, Donald. Are we going to get a big hit for Donald? Well, there's a great rookie on the back. All right, there's a Jalen Moore. There's a Malik Harrison. A Riley Neal. A Joe Burrow rookie right there. You got a Joe Burrow rookie. We'll skip your auto. There's a KJ Hamler and a Tua Tagovailoa rookie. So you got a Tua and a Burrow rookie, and your auto is Devon Hamilton. Devon Hamilton on the auto. But not bad. A Tua and a Burrow rookie card. Alright. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, Jones. Coming out of here is a Bowman U Alabama pack. Alright, so all Alabama cards. Bowman U. Alright, let's see if we can get you an auto. Justice Haynes. There's a Shaz Preston. Seth McLaughlin. Justice Haynes, Roll Tide. And no auto, but you got the Latham brothers. JC and Jamarian. Alright, guys. Well, congrats on the giveaways. It's two more breaks. We've got the Bat Break, and then we've got the Blitz Break. Alright, the Bat Break. Very simple. You guys are going to put in the chat 4 Major League Baseball players. If we pull one of those players, you're going to get a box of mystery. No whammies. One of those boxes will be a guaranteed autograph photo. Alright, so 4 players, 1 line. Alright, we got a brand new case. We got to figure out which baseballs we're going to be using. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So 1 through 4, 5 through 8. And you guys, Donald and Jones, you guys are welcome. One time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Alright, so this will be box 1. This will be box 3. And these will come off. Alright. So we've got 1 and 3 on the table. Now, bat-wise, I got 1 on the table. I also have 4, 5, and 6. So 1, 4, 5, and 6 are the possibilities for the bat. One time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Alright, bat number 6. Let's grab bat 6. So coming on bat number 6. Coming off bat number 1. Alright, 1 and 3, box 6. Put a little note out there. Alright, last call on those guesses. Jake's got the Diamondbacks, Jared's got the Braves, Jones has the Orioles, Chris has the Red Sox, Jesus with the Cubs, David's got the White Sox, Jeff has his Reds, Raymond with the Guards, Steve got the Rocks, David with the Tigers, Jake's got the Astros, Joel with the Royals, Jared with the Angels, Jake with the Dodgers, Dudley with the Marlins, Chad with the Brewers, Steve with the Twins, Larry with the Mets, Case with the Yanks, Chad with the A's, Chris is the Phillies, the Pirates, and the Padres, Zachary got the Giants, Raymond with the M's, Chris has the Cards and the Rays, Angela's got the Rangers, Jesus with the Jays, and Chad has the Nats. And Jeff, by the way, what an unbelievable basketball game you got to witness tonight. And congrats to your Pacers. I believe you like the Pacers. But unbelievable finish. Unbelievable. Alright guys, no more guesses. Alright, this was bat number, or baseball number 3, or 1. 1 right here. Alright, got the Good Luck Baseball duck. Sealed up. Alright, let's go, let's go. I have to admit, I was rooting for the Bucks tonight, but not to win the series necessarily. I was rooting for that to go 7. I love watching Giannis play. He is so skilled from any part of the field. Alright, this guy actually got sent to the minors today. Let's see if there's a team on it. So, amazingly, this guy was sent to the minor leagues today. Alright. Rawlings authenticated. Major League Baseball. No team. From the Atlanta Braves, former first-round draft pick from the Mariners, Jared Kelenic. Jared Kelenic coming out of here for the Atlanta Braves. He looked like last year he had finally put it together. He has struggled this year, though, unfortunately. Rooting for him. He's got the skill. Well, I think you might ask for it, and now that what's his name's going to be out for the year. I mean, it's going to be hard to put a team together around him next year. He's not a guy that I see pushing that button right away, though. Alright, so that's a Braves hit. Jared K just got a Jared K baseball. There's something about that. Unfortunately, when they traded arguably one of the 3 or 4 best defensive point guards in the game to get Lillard, it hasn't worked out. Unfortunately, I don't see him going to OKC. I just don't think Oklahoma City is in a position where they need to mortgage things for that position. That's me. Not the trading for Giannis is mortgaging. They're just so much skill and positional talent around what they have now. I don't know if they are the team that needs the mortgage. They have the talent to trade, though. Oh, do they have the talent? All right, guys, here we go. Let's cut into that. Oh, what a hit. All right, this went... What a hit. Oh, holy cow. All right. No team listed, so it's going to be based on games played. Maybe one of the 5 best pitchers in the history of the game. Beckett authenticated. Major League Baseball. 7-time no-hitters. Hall of Fame legend, the Ryan Express. Nolan Ryan to the Angels. Jared with back-to-back hits right here. Jared, congratulations, Jared. Nolan Ryan. That's a great hit right there. It's definitely, if not top 5, he's in the top 10. Definitely arguable. He walked a million guys. I get it. I get it. But there's no way you could turn me out of the top 10. All right. Nice balls, Jared. I like it. All right, here we go. Box 6. Box 6 right there. See how it says 6? And this is the side we have to open it on, and I think that's the barrel side. Here's the bottom. We're going to open it up here. It is sealed up pretty massively. Box 6. Let's see. That side. There we go. And there. Alright. Well, this guy's not in the Hall of Fame, but in 1997 he made a lot of magic happen. That is, I'm almost positive, Sammy Sosa, which would be a Cubs hit. I'll double check, but Jesus, I think you just pulled a Sammy Sosa here. This is Beckett on our authentication. Alright, let me see. We have the blitz break, one more break after this, so that's really hard to see, but 2W. 197. 197, and you guys can't see this. 237. And you guys couldn't even see that. That's not even the right one, but 54353. And I'm pretty sure that was Sosa. Yep, Sammy Slammin' Sosa. Alright, Sammy Sosa on the hit. And again, that'll go out to Jesus. Jesus, congratulations. Welcome back tonight. Getting a nice hit. The bat is not corked. Is there a hockey break? There's not a hockey break tonight, Jake. We skipped hockey tonight. No puck or anything. Smaller break overall. Alright. One more break, guys. One more break. But I gotta figure out, did anybody guess correctly? Did anybody guess correctly? Ryan. Ryan would have been the one most likely to guess, I would say, or Sosa. Nolan Ryan. Nobody guessed Ryan. Sosa. Did anybody guess Sosa? Chris. Chris with a Sosa. Charlene with a Sosa. Alright, let me mark these down. Dudley with the Sosa. Alright, so Chris, Charlene, and Dudley, you all are going to get a box of mystery. They're going to be 5 boxes, no whammies. We're going to put 5 boxes together here, okay? No whammies, and one of them will have an autographed photo as a possibility. Alright, so big time potential is a brewing. There will be no whammies, of course. And one more. That was. Alright. Alright, there are going to be 5 boxes out here. Alright, we have the babes. We have the police. We have a golden egg. We have a butterfly. And we have a shark. Alright, Chris, you pick. I don't remember who was first. So, Chris picks, then Charlene, and then Dudley. So Chris, Charlene, then Dudley was the order. We're just going to go in the order that was correctly. Alright, Chris has a shark. Charlene, which one would you like? Police. Alright, and then Dudley wants butterfly. Alright, nobody took the golden egg or the babes. Alright, the golden egg had a pack of Topps Chrome Update 2024, so the potential for some massive hits. Passed up on that. No one took the babes. The babes had a USA Stars and Stripes 2020 pack, so 1 and 3 had an auto. Alright, that means Dudley, you're the last one here, so Dudley has the butterfly. Butterfly, Dudley, you got a hobby pack with a 1 in 3 chance at an auto, Dudley. 1 in 3 chance at an auto. Alright, remember, there's one more break tonight, guys. One more break, so don't go anywhere. Alright, Dudley. 1 in 3 chance at an auto for Dudley here. There's a Ryan Mountcastle. Nice pull right there. Oriole. Ryan Mountcastle. John Harris. There's something here. How about this? Former Pirate Cody Ponce. So he's a Brewer here, but it's an on-card auto. He made it to the Major Leagues with the Pirates. Cody Ponce. Alright, a little Kettle Marte rookie. And an Anthony Hermelin. Anthony Hermelin. Cody Ponce on-card auto. You got a Kettle Marte and a Ryan Mountcastle, though. And John Harris. Hey, Dudley, there you go. Alright. Then, Charlene, you went with the police. And inside the police was my favorite product. Charlene, you just got yourself a Panini Golden Age pack. So this is a hobby pack. Panini Golden Age hobby. Let's see if we can get you a cool auto. There's some neat autos in this product. Alright. We have a Kid Gleason. Casey Stengel. They gave us a filler card. You have Captain Edward Smith. Captain Edward Smith right there. Alright, so you have a Captain Edward Smith mini. Gary Carter. Steve Carlton. And Rocky Colavito. Alright, some Hall of Famers, some legends, some captains, some managers even. Really cool product. They're really cool to get autos out of that product too. Unfortunately, not in this pack. Alright, Charlene, those are coming your way. Yeah, it's like literally one of my favorite products of all time. Alright, Chris. That means you, Chris, just got the Hobby Guaranteed Autograph 8x10 photo. Congrats, Chris. 8x10 autograph photo baseball coming your way. Alright, we gave away 2 of these tonight. Let's see if we can get you a banger. Left or right, Chris? Left or right, and then we have the football break to follow. You are welcome. Let me know which one you would like. Left this time. Alright. Right one out of here. Alright, Chris. Give you a little baseball tap for good luck. Alright, your autographed 8x10 photo is... Alright, here we go. Former Rookie of the Year, Marty Cordova. Marty Cordova in his Indians garb. Rookie of the Year with the Twins, but it looks like he's wearing the Indians uniform there. Alright, so Marty Cordova on a Beckett authenticated autograph photo. Alright, Chris, that'll be coming your way. Hey, you are welcome, absolutely. Alright, guys. One more break. This one right here. Alright, this is the NFL Blitz break. That means there's 4 items. It'll be this box right here. I am going to use random.org to figure out which teams everybody will be getting. All you have to do is give me one NFL team, alright? One NFL team. If you correctly guess the team that comes out of the box, there'll be 4 teams a hit. You're going to get a pack of your choice. So lend it. Everybody will get a pack of cards then tonight that guesses correctly. That said, put your guesses in. I am now going to figure out what spots everybody's going to get. Alright, 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more makes it 7 times. Alright, Jeff, you are going to get the Arizona Cardinals. And Paul will get the Washington Commanders. Alright, and then I will let you guys have trade opportunities here in a second. Alright, so give me a moment. I'll post these, and then anybody that has trade offers or interest, let us know. Alright, here we go. Jeff, you've got the Arizona Cardinals. Paul has the Atlanta Falcons. Mike has the Baltimore Ravens. June has the Buffalo Bills. Jake has the Carolina Panthers. Larry has the Bears. Jones with the Bungles. Kelsey with the Brownies. Chris with the Cowboys. Jake has the Broncos. Jared with the Lions. Jones, hey, I could see it. I'm already telling you guys this is a trade I would suggest. Jake has the Colts. Jeff has the Cardinals. You guys, I could see that trade happening right now. Jeff trades with the Colts to Jake, and Jake gets the Cardinals. Jeff would get the Colts. I could already see that trade happening. Those are your two teams, but just throwing it out there now. Chris has the Cowboys. Jake has the Broncos. Jared with the Lions. Jones has the Packers. Jared has the Texans. Jake has the Colts. Raymond with the Jags. Charlene has the Chiefs. Steve has the Raiders. That's Steve R with the Raiders. Steve B with the Chargers. Jake has the Rams. David with the Dolphins. Chris has the Vikes. Mike has the Pats. Jake has the Saints. Larry has the Giants. Jeff with the Jets. Dave has the Fly Eagle Fly. Chris has the Steelers. Matt has the Niners. Charlene with the Seahawks. Chris has the Bucks. Adam has the Titans. And Paul has the Commanders. Yes, this is random now. All right, I have Jake and Jeff. You guys want to do that deal? No, I think it's an either or, right? Yeah, it's an or. I think it's an. He put or cards for Colts. All right, I'm gonna make that swap for you guys. To me, that just made sense. You guys, for you too. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Give me like 8 seconds. Not long. I just gotta grab one thing. My dog's out there making a noise. This won't take long. All right, I just had to take care of that. I knew she was. She'll be. I'll be out there in a second for her. Alright. Let me refresh this. Alright, Raiders for Ravens or Steelers is being proposed. Why do I have Jones with the Cardinals? That's wrong. Why does it say... Oh man, refresh. There we go. Alright, I'm going to give you guys about 8 more seconds. Yeah, I got you guys. Does it look right to you guys now, Jeff? I think I have. It looks right on my end, but just make sure it looks right to you guys. Alright, Packers for Ravens. Interesting trades. Mike, are you interested in that trade? Ravens for Packers? I'm just gonna ask Mike if he's good for that, and if not, we'll go forward. Mike, would you rather have Packers or Ravens? All right, let's do it. You're good with that, Jones? Packers and Ravens are being swapped. I'm making that move unless you guys tell me you're not interested anymore. But I'm assuming that's a go. All right, I think that's good. I think we're on the trade. We're off the block now. We're all good. Let's move forward. Good luck, everybody. Last break of the night. My daughter was little. She made this. It says, "My dad rocks." Pretty sure her teacher wrote that for her. She was young. Alright, so we are sealed up. And this thing is a heavy sucker, so let's see what we got coming out of here. Alright guys, good luck. Cool. We are pulling something out of here we've never pulled before. Alright. Alright, never pulled one of these things. Alright. First things first, it looks like the Patriots got to this football. We have from the Jets. I'm almost positive that's a Davante Adams, but we'll look this up. Yep, well it says here. Davante Adams, deflated football. So for the Jets, we have a Davante Adams autographed Super Bowl inscribed like there. Beckett autographed football. Davante Adams for the Jets. All right, Jeff, there you go. Jeff, you're on the board. Look at that. Davante Adams, Jeff, right there. Tom Brady got his hands on that one, I think. right, Beckett on the authentication. All right, the next one is a jersey. All right, we have an Austin Eckler, and this is a Commanders jersey. Washington Commanders, Austin Eckler. And that'll go out to Paul. Paul, congratulations. This is Beckett on the authentication for your Commanders, Austin Eckler. All right, so that's a Commanders jersey right there. Austin Eckler. All right, the next item we're pulling out of here is something I've never pulled in a break. All right. We have, it is as heavy as I'll get out because this is a real NFL pylon. We have an NFL pylon, and I'm almost positive this is Thurman Thomas. Right there. Thurman Thomas on an autographed pylon. This is Beckett on the authentication. I will look this up, but I think that's Thurman Thomas's auto. I'll look it up though. But this thing is a heavy. This is gonna cost me a few pounds, a few bucks to mail this. This is a real pylon. I didn't know that these were like. I had seen that the pylons were possible. This is actually the pylon you see right here. No, that's Barry Sanders in there. They show Barry Sanders, but this thing's, I didn't realize that they were gonna have the real weight to this. Like I thought it would be like a, just a fake pylon. This thing weighs whatever a pylon weighs, which is definitely several pounds. Surprised me. All right, I'm pretty sure this is Thurman Thomas, but we'll check this out. W 437 439. That's 32756. It is Thurman Thomas, signed in McKeesport, PA. All right, so that's not far from where I live. Actually, I will be in McKeesport in 2 weeks for my job. All right, here we go. Thurman Thomas. That's really cool. That's really neat, actually, this pylon. But this thing weighs a lot. I would guess 6 pounds. I have no idea. It's a real pylon, though. All right. Here we go. Last item in here is an autographed photo. An autographed photo. Let me see if we can get this out of here. Alright, so this is an autographed 16 by 20 photo. Let's see what we got. Let's go! Sealed up, guys. Last item, and then if anybody guessed correctly, we'll do giveaways. Oh, the GOAT. The GOAT before we knew what a GOAT was. Autographed Hall of Famer Joe Montana. 16 by 20, Joe Montana. Matt with the monster pull to end the night. Congrats, Matt. Look at that. Joe freaking Montana. Wow. That is so cool. Between this and the pylon, how neat was that? That pylon was cool. Joe Montana, by the way, was JSA on our authentication. I like these Blitz. You guys like the Blitz boxes? We've got some big hits out of those. That's a good question. Matt P. I think it's the Matt P, not P-A-Y. It's the Matt P that we're used to. Yes, this Matt. All right. You are welcome. That's awesome. All right. Let me mark this down. Joe Montana. 20. Alright, so we have 49ers, Commanders, Jets, and Bills. Alright, if you guess those, you're going to get a pack. Alright, so. Cody. No. Did nobody guess correctly? I don't think anybody guessed correctly. Which is a crazy thought. Jets, 49ers, Commanders, Bills. Stay around, because I think I'm gonna be giving this away to a randomize. Alright, yep. One person will be randomized. I gotta add Thomas. Alright. And then Thomas had the Steelers. Alright, one of you guys is going to get to pick a pack of your choice here. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. It'll be Thomas. Alright, Thomas Sweeney. I hope you stayed around, Thomas. Because this pack is yours. Thomas, are you still here? Yeah, it's an awesome first picture. Thomas, I'm here. Alright. Alright, Thomas. You know what? I'm going to do this, Thomas. We'll just put these in silver or gold. I have one pack that's definitely a harder to get pack than the other. Actually, we'll do Babes. Babes or silver, Thomas. Babes or silver. One pack's harder to get, a lot rarer than the other. Not for you. Thomas. Go ahead. Which would you like, silver or the Babes, Thomas? And then within about 2 to 3 minutes of the break ending, I'll have the stuff on the site for Friday already. Babes, you got it. Alright, silver had the pack that was the rare one. Had the Illusions 2024 pack. Alright? So we missed out, Thomas, on that, but that's okay. Still get a little something in here. Bowman Football 21-22. Let's see if we can get you an auto out of here. 21-22, Bowman Football. There's a Kyle Hamilton Bowman first. Nice rookie pull. Zay Flowers. Great teammates, first round picks. Alright. We have a Jeff Sims. A Tyler Freifogel. And a Myjai Sanders. Alright, nothing huge in the back end, but a couple really nice Baltimore Ravens on the front end. Kyle Hamilton and Zay Flowers. Jones is liking those Ravens. Alright, Thomas, those cards coming your way. Alright, guys, well, have a great rest of your week. I have a meeting at work early, so I'll be getting this stuff up on the site and then heading off to La La Land. You are welcome. You guys are all welcome. And a couple people left disappointed. I had like 11 likes on the video at one point, and now we're down to 8, so can't please everybody, but we do our best. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.